Welcome to Mom How Do I? Today I'm going to show you how to make a birthday cake.
First, grab whatever flavor of box cake you want from the store and read the back of the box to find out which ingredients you will need. For this cake, we're going to use butter golden cake mix, food coloring, butter, 3 eggs, a measuring cup, a mixing bowl, scissors, and a plastic bag, fluffy white frosting, vegetable oil, a baking dish, and an electric hand mixer. Or you can use a regular whisk if you don't have a hand mixer. Look at the instructions on the back of the box again and see what the first step is. Here, it says to preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit for metal and glass pans or 325 degrees Fahrenheit for dark or coated pans. Then grease the sides and bottom of the pan and flour lightly using baking cups for cupcakes. We all know by now that the real first step is to wash your hands. Then preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit and get your baking dish ready. Grease it by spraying it with some vegetable oil. Don't forget the sides. And then sprinkle in a little bit of flour on the bottom of the pan. Make sure to spread it around evenly so that you have a nice light coating of flour along the bottom of the baking dish. Back to the recipe for step 2. It says to blend the cake mix, water, softened butter, and eggs in a large bowl at a low speed until moisturized. Blend at a medium speed for 4 minutes. Then pour the batter in the pan and bake immediately. This recipe calls for 7 tablespoons of butter, softened. To soften butter, put it in your mixing bowl and put it in the microwave for 10 seconds. Now that your butter is nice and soft, add the cake mix. 3 eggs, and 3/4 cup of water. Then start mixing. Once the mix is nice and fluffy, pour it into your baking dish. Spread the batter around so that the cake cooks evenly. To find out how long to bake your cake, look at the chart at the bottom of the recipe. Since I am using a 13 by 9 inch pan, I will cook it for 26 to 31 minutes. Always start with the least amount of time, then check the cake, and if it is not done, add more time. When the timer goes off, pull the cake out and poke it in the middle of the cake with a toothpick. If the toothpick comes out clean with no batter attached to it, then you know your cake is ready. Take the cake out of the oven and let it cool completely before frosting it. When you're ready to frost it, open the frosting and put 2 to 3 spoonfuls of frosting in your plastic sandwich bag. Add about 3 drops of whatever color of food coloring you would like. Then close the bag and mix it until all the frosting is the color you want it to be. Once that frosting is ready, set it aside and spoon large spoonfuls of frosting onto the cake. Next, use a flat spatula or a butter knife works great too to spread the frosting around the cake. Once the frosting is nice and evenly spread, grab your sandwich bag and make sure the frosting is at one corner. Then twist the bag and cut just the very tip of the sandwich bag off. Use that to write whatever you would like on the birthday cake. Feel free to get creative and draw something too. It doesn't have to be perfect. I chose to add some sprinkles too, but you can decorate the cake however you want. And there you have it. You made a birthday cake. Great job.
Mom?